over a year trying to tell people, like my parents, that I wanted to do makeup.
Yeah.
They just kept saying no, no, no. Then one day, I think I just clocked 17.
Oh, you were like quite young.
Yeah. So I just carried my stuff and ran away from the house. My early years as trying to go into product aspects of the makeup world, I got scammed 3 million naira.
Wow.
I almost died.
Wow.
And that's like the highest I have saved.
When you told your friends that you were learning makeup, what was their initial reaction?
This one don't you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my friends, like my male friends.
Yeah.
They were not involving me in conversations.
Really?
Like, this gay bastard, get out.
Wow.
So I did makeup on one lady one time and she didn't want to balance. She just picked up the mirror and was like, I look like a masquerade.
She said that.
I got on crying.
Hello and what's up, my people? Welcome to another interesting episode of Behind the Filter. I hope you're feeling amazing because I feel amazing as always. Behind the Filter is a space where we dive into the captivating stories of individuals navigating the delicate balance between real life and social media. As usual, I'm your host, Okolopis Uche, for this amazing podcast series. And our guest today, welcome Annie, the CEO of Annie Pro Beauty. He's a makeup artist and an acclaimed Mr. Loverboy. Hi, Victor. How are you doing? I'm sorry,
good.
I called you Victor.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
okay.
Annie.
I'm good.
How are you doing?
Very fine.
How was your night? With the rain.
It was cold.
It's rainy season and it's very cozy.
It was cold.
It was cold.
Yeah.
Just cold. Were you alone?
Me and my pillow, sha.
Yeah. So basically you were alone.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. So, how are you feeling today? Tell me, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. Your makeup is very nice. You look very beautiful.
Thank you. From a professional makeup artist, I mean, thank you. Although I didn't do it myself, but yeah, thanks.
You're wearing it.
I'm wearing it well, right?
Sure.
Thank you. So, let's, like we mentioned, you're a makeup artist, a professional one, and you also own a cosmetic business.
Brand, yeah.
I mean, it is very rare to see.
Big guy.
I don't know if is it still rare? I don't think it's that rare anymore, but like it's very unusual to see a guy.
It's not.
It's not. Yeah. So tell me, how did you get into it? Makeup and all of that.
Firstly, I used to be in like an academy for arts. So I was in like the dance department.
Okay.
So anytime we have this like dance stage performance, they usually call like professional makeup artists for us backstage. So anytime they are working, I was always amazed with how they transform my friends. I'm like, don't be trauma, why she fine like this? So I was always interested in the process.
Yeah.
So the makeup artist saw me one day staring out. She was like, why didn't I just learn this? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's for girls.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Guys do it too. So when I got home, I made some research. I saw some like male makeup artists online. Then I told my parents. I told my mom first. She was like, go tell your papa. Then I told my dad the eye he gave me. I was like, nah, this thing cannot work. So it took me like over a year trying to tell people, like my parents, that I wanted to do makeup.
Yeah.
They just kept saying no. Then one day, I think I just clocked 17.
Oh, you were like quite young.
Yeah. So I just carried my stuff and ran away from the house.
Wow. You left the
Yeah. So I remember telling one of my friends that worked in his auntie's bakery that I needed a job so I can raise money to go to a makeup school.
Oh wow.
It was like, he can't give me money, but he can employ me at the auntie's bakery. I know balance. So I was like staying in bakery. I was sleeping inside the bakery and working there for like some months. So I was able to raise money to go to a makeup school. So when I finally saved up some money, I'm like, okay, Annie, if you go to makeup school with this money, what will you use to buy products?
Actually, because products are also
Yeah, so I just like, and I had an Android phone, so I just bought only products and I started learning from YouTube.
Oh wow.
So I didn't learn from people at first. I learned from YouTube. It was very hard. Trust me, YouTube is not a good place to learn makeup.
You think?
Nah.
A lot of people claim they actually learn makeup from YouTube and they learn it well. I've heard.
It's very hard. It's very hard. You need like someone to tell you face to face that this is the right thing to do, because
Yeah.
YouTube, you won't see their mistakes.
Actually.
You don't know how many times they made that video. They made like probably like 20 times. They got to
And that's the thing about videos, honestly.
so
Yeah.
it was very hard for me. But I was picking up. I had this friend that was always allowing me use her face to practice makeup. And anytime I don't get it right, I'll just probably feel very sad or cry. And she'll be like, don't worry, you can try again, you can try again. Then later I started reaching out to other male makeup artists I see online, asking them for me to be their assistant for free. So they were accepting. So I was working for them for free so I could understand the whole makeup idea. So that's how I was able to like pick up the whole thing.
That's crazy. It's a long journey. Like,
Very, very, very. Sometimes I cried. I'm like, why? Why is it? It looks easy, but then why am I not getting it?
yeah.
It's crazy. But later it was later I understood that okay, I just needed to be more consistent. I just needed to do every day, and I'll get it.
I remember when I tried learning makeup in the beginning, it was quite frustrating for me. And okay, before we get into the whole makeup, I want to hear about your parents and how you left home. Because, wait, did you leave home because they were not
In support.
supporting?
Yes.
And you just packed your bag and left?
Yes.
At 17. Tell me, how did you even get that mind? Because like it's not a lot of Nigerians that would leave their home.
I even remembered I got arrested because the manager, the guy that employed me into the bakery, he ran away with company's money.
Oh my God.
And that period, I was like the last person he posted a picture on Facebook with. And he even wrote my blood. So when the police came to the bakery, they carried me and they were like, I knew where it was. I was in the cell for 2 days. They were asking me to call my family to come and bail me. I'm like, when my man, I'm like, if I call my parents, they will take me back home.
It's a bit too messy.
I take me back home. So my whole journey from working in the bakery, saving money, I have to start from scratch again. I'm like, no. These people just kill me.
Wow. And so you just stayed there?
I was there until DPO showed up and was like, who is this guy? He asked for my age. I told him I'm like 17. I'm like, you're not even 18. So like, get out of here.
How was it like leaving home at such a young age? I know 17 is not that young. But
yeah, it just felt right that I was doing the right thing.
Right?
It just felt very, 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 very right. Like, even now like this, I remember my parents finally accepted.
I was going to ask that. Like,
they finally accepted me. One time I was invited for a TV, as a guest for a TV show. For I think it was TV. So I can't remember the TV station. So it was like 7 a.m. show. So my mom already woke up like 6 a.m. Started calling all her family. Turn up. My son is on TV. I see my son.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
They love that actually. They really love that.
So
like
when I got to them, like.
And since then, they started supporting you.
Yeah.
I feel like Nigerian parents are like that, or most African parents are like that. They won't initially support you when they feel like, oh, you're not doing something
they just
traditional.
They just feel you don't know the right parts yet until
you start showing them like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm actually thinking about this. Like, it's the same thing for me when I wanted to go into modeling and pageantry. My parents were very much against it. Like, they were against it. Although I didn't run away from home, I always sneak out. I sneaked out to go for shoots, and I was like, why are you sneaking out? Like, my mom had to call me one day and like, tell me, you really want to do this? I said yes. She's like, she still doesn't understand. And then I won my first pageant, and that was when they were there. I saw the smile on my dad's face. Like, it was wider than anything I've ever seen. Someone that wasn't even really supporting the whole thing in the first place. So yeah, parents initially, they always act like you don't know what you're doing, but then they come around.
Yeah.
So tell me, how was it like when you were learning makeup? Like, tell me that experience. Because most people think learning makeup is just like a very easy thing to do.
Firstly, I'll advise everyone to get a tutor or go to a makeup school, because learning from YouTube or being self-taught is not that easy, because you get a lot of things very wrong. Then later, adjusting is going to be very hard.
Yeah.
So it was very, very hard for me. But I just had this friend that she always allowed me use her face, even though I was doing masquerade and all that. Like, don't worry, and try
Shout
it.
out to friends like that,
Yeah.
for real. So when you told your friends that you were learning makeup, what was their initial
This one
reaction?
don't you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my friends, like my male friends.
Yeah.
They were not involving me in conversations.
Really?
Like, he this gay bastard. Get out.
Wow.
They're like, this will not be makeup talk. Just wait for a
Are
second.
you serious? But that stuff is painful.
Guys, now we don't take things that serious.
You don't take things that serious.
Yeah.
But if it was a girl that did that, I don't know. Like, don't talk to me like that. Like, don't play with me like that, even though. So they kind of reacted like that.
Yeah.
Were you expecting it? Or how did you feel?
Guys, though, we don't take things serious. So anytime it
You
comes
really
up.
didn't take it serious.
No.
When they call you, they said you were gay.
Sometimes when they even leave me with their gear, I'll be like, nah, I'm not worried. I'm not gay.
For real.
I'm like, really?
That's mistake. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what are, like, in how many years now have you been a makeup artist, a professional one?
That should be 7-8 years.
8 years. Wow. And
Yeah.
you started at 17. That's crazy. That's crazy. So
Yeah,
tell me about your
My product line?
Yeah.
Okay,
your
so
business.
my product line, Annie Pro Cosmetic, it's a brand that deals with like carrier bags and makeup boxes for makeup artists, hairstylists, and every beauty expert. So we just make the whole lifestyle of carriage of product and kit very, very easy.
Very easy.
It started off with me as a makeup artist going for jobs. I'm always wondering, why do I have to carry this box?
It's a lot of load.
Like, this box alone is heavy, and I'm putting my products
Yeah.
in it. So I reached out to some production companies. I was able to get something for myself that was very convenient for me. So
Okay.
anytime I go for jobs, beauty pageants, and all that kind of stuff, or video shoots, other makeup artists will be like, I like this thing. I like this thing.
Get prepared.
I like this thing. I like this thing. Where can I get it? I'm like, okay. I sell.
And then you started
So I
it.
started, and I started getting orders from like countries like Ghana, Kenya, South Africa. I'm like,
Interesting. For real.
it's making sense. I'm like,
actually went viral.
so it went viral, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and sometimes I go for exhibitions. Sometimes I do giveaways, and like my stuff was just going round. And I'm like, and every of my products have my name on it. So
It's branded.
sometimes I'll just be out, or I'll just be home. My friend will just coming from one country, maybe like Dubai or Switzerland. I'm like, Annie, your makeup bag there.
Wow. That's really nice.
So,
Like,
I don't really like traveling, but I have to travel sometimes because of my work. But some places, my products I've gotten to, like in my mind, I didn't see myself going there.
you
in,
haven't
like,
even
next
been there.
5 years or so.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Very, very nice.
And you didn't intend for it to. You didn't know it was going to get.
I didn't know. I was only passionate about helping like the few makeup artists around me get it. I didn't even know it was going to be a big thing like that. And one thing about being a Nigerian or being in Nigeria or starting business in Nigeria, if it's blown in Nigeria, it has blown in every African country.
Honestly.
So I didn't know that too. So I started with just few pieces, and before I was seeing like in a week I'm doing like hundreds of orders. I'm like,
Wow.
even till today I don't really do sponsor that.
I was gonna ask, like, do you like market? How do you market it that it got so viral?
I don't even do sponsor that. Like I think the last time I did sponsor that was like 8 months ago.
Wow.
Because
And even before you started it sponsored ads, it was already going out. To
I just
people.
felt may no blessing on me get price, but let me even try. But the thing was doing very fine on its own because it just had my name on it, and someone can easily see it and just type the name on Instagram
and just look
place
for
their
it,
own
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Then I ventured in other things that got to do with the whole field, and I noticed about something about makeup artists. Yeah, for example,
Yeah.
their makeup chairs. Anytime it's bad, like get faulty, they have to like trash it and get a new
A
one.
new one, yeah.
So I was like, even in Nigeria, I was like the only person that was able to figure a way to repair it,
Wow.
like from scratch, and make it look
Better,
new again.
yeah.
Or there's an option of you give me your old
And
bad
then you
chair, and I'll give you a new one with
Wow.
little commission on it. So everything was just me solving problems
Yeah.
for makeup artists and beauty experts.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I get a lot of people that would think of that.
That what makes it more fun because you're like really, really just there and you don't need to do sponsor that, but you see one makeup artist or beauty
You're
expert, you'll be like,
looking
no
for
worry, just call Annie.
yeah.
Annie has a solution for this. Just call Annie.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice. So as an entrepreneur, I know it is not easy running a business
No.
in Nigeria.
At all.
Tell me about it. How has it been like?
But for me, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just about the whole fuel prices. That aside, I think everything is fine.
Really? Just the full price?
Yeah. It's because sometimes I earn in dollars, so it doesn't really affect me.
Wow. We don't start
But-
earning in dollars.
So it's
Though.
just-
Everybody's
it's-
earning in
it's
dollars.
just-
these days.
yeah, it's just the full price. It's just the full price.
So the full price, like, do you use full constantly?
Yeah. Because most of some of my products finishing are done here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I have a warehouse in Ogun State. I have on mainland, so I have to power 247. Now you know how
Yeah.
sometimes light does not work with my own machines and all that kind of stuff. So I have to use gen instead.
Oh wow.
So let's say sometimes I spend like 300K for fuel in a week.
In a week.
So in a month, that's like almost $1 million on fuel.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And you have to service your gen and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, I see.
So it's not easy working with fuel in Nigeria.
In Nigeria,
at all.
and
So
you need
you
fuel.
have to-
If
you
you're
have
in
to-
Nigeria,
you have to always.
you need a
you have to
gen
always-
and you need a fuel.
So,
Because,
so sometimes I up my price with mood swings.
like how it depends on how you're feeling today.
I'm like, when my star just call me, Oga, for your buy 690, I'm like, okay.
Time to increase. Okay, so what challenges have you faced as a makeup artist that in this, it's traditionally a woman, a female, I don't want to say a woman, a female business.
Dominated world.
Yeah, a female dominated one. So like what are the challenges that you faced?
Yeah, aside from the fact that people thought I was gay.
Do
Nah.
they still think you're gay though?
Nah. But then when I started, because then I could actually even do makeup on my face. Like I started this thing where I can like transform myself
Yeah.
into some
I was
female
going to
characters.
ask, do you like do your makeup on your face?
Yeah. Then there was this time I transformed myself into Nicki Minaj,
You did?
and she liked it.
You did?
Yeah, that was like 2018.
You did the queen. Like I need to see that picture.
That was like 2018.
We need to even post it. Like I need to see what?
That was like 2018, and she liked it.
She liked it. That's insane.
And then this time I did Eva. I think she reposted. Eva Alodja, the one that raps, she reposted. That was like 2018
On
also.
your face. That's
She
interesting.
was like a whole lot of work. I
I
have to like
to
take
see
out
that,
my
especially Nicki
beard.
Minaj.
She did.
Wow,
She liked it.
that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
That was like my early stage as a makeup artist.
And you were able to get that much traction that you even got to her.
Sure.
Wow. So would you say it was very easy for you to blow in this department, in the makeup industry
At all.
at all? It wasn't.
It wasn't.
But like, you say it with so much calmness and coolness.
It's because
that,
I have passion for it, actually.
Looks like it
It's
was
because
very
it's a
easy.
passion. It's a passion.
Tell me about the not so beautiful parts of makeup, of being a makeup artist.
Okay, clients.
Clients.
Yeah. Clients have insulted me. Clients have insulted me.
Why? Tell me a scenario that happened.
Like sometimes maybe you're being too nice to them,
Yeah.
or you're a bit late because of the way traffic can be sometimes. Or sometimes, my early years as a makeup artist, I used to make this funny mistake where I buy a new product and instead of practicing with the product, I try it for the first time on my clients. Sometimes it can be a mess.
Yeah.
So I did makeup on one lady one time and she didn't want to balance. She just picked up the mirror and was like, I look like a masquerade.
She said that.
I got on crying.
Oh my God.
I cried. I didn't even bother to ask for balance and all that kind of stuff.
That's
But
crazy.
that was that was like one of the most painful things I've ever had.
Yeah. It's very painful, like for someone to tell you that your work. Nah.
But I grew past all these kind of levels.
No, you're supposed to. Like, those are like lessons that you learn that eventually make you come out even better. So, Kudos to that person that said that though.
Because now
Like,
I work with like the biggest music video directors in
you
Nigeria,
see,
so it's not even.
growth. Growth. There's always room for growth, honestly. Apart from the fact that people say male makeup artists are gay, what is another common misconception about makeup artists, male makeup artists?
They feel they don't have money.
Yes, that's the thing. I think that's the thing.
Like most people, they feel makeup artists or male makeup artists don't
Yeah.
like make so much like that. But for me, it just depends on how you package your brand. It's the packaging that matters. So,
matters.
because me, I know when I was very, 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 very into the makeup thing, doing brides and all that kind of stuff, I was making so much. Like, I have 4 brothers. They do like 9 to 5, but I always make sure that my earning is. So my parents will not be like,
Yeah, comparing, like, yeah, I feel because like you have a lot to prove. If you decide that if you don't want to do 9 to 5 in this Nigeria, you have to work like ×2
Yeah.
to prove that you know what you're actually
Sure.
doing. Yeah, so it's like it's a thing. Well done, to be honest.
It's true workings.
Sure, what kids? Yeah, I know, right? So how has been, because I let's go to social media. I know that you're very active on social media.
Yes, I am.
Can I call you like an influencer, a makeup artist influencer / influencer, or relationship expert?
That one works. Because for now, I get more of that.
The relationship part.
Yeah. I get more of that than my beauty because as a makeup artist, I'm not really active I don't really take much bookings as a makeup artist anymore because of my product line. It takes too much of my time. So I'm like trying to do more focus on that. So I have makeup artists that probably learn from me or with my apprentice at some time. So I give them all those makeup jobs while I focus on my product and
That's nice. That's nice.
so I'm more active in the relationship part. I get people that send me DMs to help them fix their relationships and
Help
all
them
that.
fix. Before we get there, I want to ask a question because I went through your page and I was like, wow. Make breakfast with the love of my life. I'm getting that. So it's always with the love of your life.
Yeah.
Like, I know it is not very usual for a guy, especially in Lagos, to be very outspoken and very out there about their relationship. But you are.
I've even inspired most of
Your
my friends.
page is
Like-
full of you and your partner. Like it's crazy. What actually inspired you? Like to post the first post you made of you and her. What were you thinking when you did that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everything is all beautiful and sweet like people say it on social media. So
we're going to get there.
yeah, so I think she was having this moment of women needs reassurance and that kind of stuff. So
Definitely.
she was at that stage. She needed more reassurance about us. So I needed to prove that I was damn serious about her. So I took her out and we got back. I edited the video. Then I didn't even know how the whole TikTok thing works. So I just met my friend that's like very active on TikTok. I like, what should I do? So he just told me what to do. I edited and I posted by 12 a.m. and we went to bed. Then woke up by 8 a.m. record and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, God, you did for 20 and I'm like, yeah.
What?
Did my nude drop? What did I post?
You mean Today Egg not actually posted that video?
Like,
Your first video?
Yaba left, pause, like all the biggest blogs in Nigeria posted.
You're
and
lying.
I swear.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
I'm like, wait. What's in the video? We had to go sit down and start watching again. And from there, we got like, we were even scared at some point. And we're like,
because that's crazy.
because we have like, we didn't see it coming. We are not content creators.
Yeah.
We didn't see it coming. So it didn't just came out of nowhere. And we're like, boom.
That's crazy.
Millions of views on TikTok, millions of views on something like
And
that.
that's how social media works, right? Like you never really know which content would put you out there. That's why I always tell them.
Getting brands reach out to us, like
Brand.
beauty brands, massage, everything, travels, like we're getting everything free. So it made our relationship more and more interesting and sweet. Sometimes we didn't even get to spend our own money
you
to
just
be
go
in love.
out. Oh wow. That's crazy. Because like it kind of put like I was surprised when I saw your page. I was like, really? So like tell me how is it like being in a relationship? You mentioned that it is not always so rosy because I know
Yeah,
relationships are
because
not always
yeah,
rosy.
like one thing, like I think I used to get wrong, or people get wrong, is that you have to always carry your partner along. So sometimes always one mistake I used to make sometimes to always carry, even coming here, I have to like tell my partner I need to be here. So
True. I
that
mean,
kind of
like, it's
stuff.
not like you need to give them every detail of
Yeah,
your
just
life,
to
but like,
carry along. So
yeah.
they know that okay, this person thought about me before
Yeah, that makes
making this
sense.
action, that kind of stuff. This person thinks about me, that kind of stuff. So you have to make the person feel special
Yeah,
and important.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll go back to your relationship. Let's talk about the dating scene in Lagos. What is your opinion? Because now that you're like an acclaimed relationship
Yeah.
expert, tell me what you think of dating, the dating scene in Lagos, dating pool. How is it like?
This is a love, no de Lagos. I used to believe that, sure,
Right?
but
Right? Because like, but you found love in this
yeah.
Lagos.
Funny thing is, I was not even searching
You were not searching.
at
I heard that
all.
those are the like the best relationship, the one
Like
you
I
were not
wasn't
searching for.
searching. Even the first time I met my girl, I was very rude.
You were?
I was very rude in my mind.
Tell me
Like,
about it. Tell me about
okay,
it.
I lost my. I'm a very big cat lover.
You do?
So I lost my cat.
You know, when I hear people say, "Oh, I don't like cats. They're scary. They're witches," I'm like, no, they're the cutest being. Sorry to interrupt. But
So
continue.
I lost my cat. So we did.
Oh, what happened?
I just fell sick. So
Sad. I'm so sorry.
me and my friend Pelumi, we went out to like drink and just mourn my cat, that kind of stuff. As per.
That's cute. Yeah.
So we stepped out, then that was like around 10 p.m. Then coming back, we didn't stay long, just like 1 hour drink and drink out. So just like coming out, then my friend saw her. She was on a date. She was
Oh.
waiting for a date actually. So my friend saw me like, Annie, wait, now collect this girl number. I'm like, let's see the mad, you can't just die. They tell me, say, you want collect girl number, that kind of thing. I'm like, just get out of my sight. So he went, then he came back to me, I was like, come on, the girl is like waiting for a date, and if she can come stay in my car. I'm like, let's see the mad,
Wow.
which kind of rubbish with this one? I'm like, then later, like, yeah, no, wala. Then she came, she greeted me, I was rude. Because I was thinking about my cat
Your
and that kind of
cat.
stuff. So I didn't
I mean,
really,
that's a valid reason.
yeah, I didn't really send anybody. I was just very, very rude. So another day, my friend invited her over for I think breakfast.
So wait, continue. But I just feel bad for your friend because he was the one that went to her.
And then now I'll come back to that. So
Yeah,
he
okay.
invited her over for breakfast, and when she came, I was heading to work because that period I had to go to work like very early, like 8, 7.
Yeah.
She was around by 8. I was stepping out. Then I remember that I was rude to her the other day. So like, I couldn't even come back and
Say
say
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I bought her breakfast. Then I had this flower powder brush in my pocket. So I also gave that one to her. And I was about to leave. Then like leave both of them to continue what
Yeah.
they were there for. And then I heard them in this Davido and Wizkid argument, and she was Davido, I am Davido, so I had to come and support them. Like, you didn't want to be Wizkid. So we started from there. So the whole us
Yeah.
connecting started from the whole Wizkid and Davido.
And Davido. Can you
argument.
imagine?
So
Davido.
thanks to Davido.
Shout out to Davido. That's crazy. So, what about your friend? How was he feeling when he found out that you took the girl that he wanted?
Yeah, I just told him like, I like skin. And he
I like
understood.
her too much.
So like my guy, yeah, I know what.
And he let you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
Because that was like the first time I was asking.
oh
So he
yeah.
understood I was very serious.
Wow. How long have you guys been together now?
This is our third year.
Third. Wow. Wow. So like you guys, I don't know, do you have like plans to get married and all of that?
Who doesn't want to get married?
But like is that in plan?
Obviously.
But you want to get married? Because a lot of people these days, right now, I've heard people say, "Oh, they don't want to get married.
Nah, I
They're
want
not
to get
sure."
married. I want to get married. I want to have kids, beautiful family, and that kind of stuff.
And is that something you can see with your current partner?
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely. I'm such a very big fan of love. I'm a very big fan of love. So would you say you're a lover boy?
100%.
100%, like genuinely.
Yeah, before I used to always try and hide it when it comes to being with my friend. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah. You don't matter, you thought I can't say no, nah, it's everywhere. Everybody knows.
Everybody. No, we all know. Like, we've seen your page. Like, we all know. So now back to social media. How has your relationship, do you think social media has affected your relationship in a negative or positive way? Or tell me one negative way social media has influenced your relationship. And positive again.
For negative, it's the hate comments from...
Oh, you get hate comments. Of course, obviously, Nigerians are haters.
From girls that...
From girls?
From girls that it's hard for them to see man that love.
Shade, that was a shade.
So it's always they always have something to talk about.
Yeah.
If she's wearing something short, they'll talk about it. If she's staying with me too much, get your papa house. And I'm like... There is time I had to even take a post down completely.
Really? Because of the hate comments?
More hate comments, and my girl was very, very emotional.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That sometimes I even have to refund some brands because I didn't like the way they talk to my girl.
Wow.
That kind of stuff.
Like, were they rude to her?
Probably trying to explain what they want. They were rude in some way, so I just have to now beg. And that might be a bit...
Wow. Like, it's giving, the relationship is giving love. No, it's really nice. It's really, really nice. I love that. Okay, so now that your relationship is in the public eye, literally, do you feel that pressure to maintain that a certain image that you're in love? I don't know. Do you ever feel that pressure to maintain a certain image?
No.
Never. So every post is
genuine
and in the moment, and you guys are just posting.
Yeah.
So you've never felt that pressure to maintain...
No.
Let's keep giving, because this is what they want. Let's keep giving it to them.
No. That's why it's even hard to see us having this relationship drama or post all the time. We only post when we feel, okay, let's just give these people something. We don't post when we feel we owe
them, yeah. Content. You need to show something it's been a while, we posted us being lovey-dovey. Let's post today.
Yeah.
So it's not like that. You've never felt that pressure.
We don't even post most of the things we do. We have them on our phone. It's just there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just drop this one.
Wow, that's crazy. Is she also... The way you post on your social media, does she also post as much?
She doesn't like posting. She doesn't know how to post. I have to always remind
her. So she isn't really the social media person.
Because of sometimes she gets deals from brands and they want to see I post and our engagement and kind of stuff.
That's nice. So have you ever now that you're very out there about your relationship, do you get DMs from other girls trying to get into you guys middle?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Firstly, that one is mostly from probably people from the past.
Oh, from the past. Yeah, past flames trying to come back.
Yeah, but Anya, I thought you said you're not into relationships that you don't. So it's always hard to explain that, but there was no spark.
That's
painful. Because it's always, because I didn't even know. I was not searching, like I said, I was not searching when I found my people.
Yeah.
So it's always hard to explain to people. So I'll probably just ignore because we want stuff. And aside from that, it's not even right to talk to people from the past.
From the past.
Once
you can still be friends with them, but some of them...
that kind of conversation doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So what about your partner? Do you know if she gets...
She's a fine girl now. Why not?
She's actually a fine girl. Have you ever had guys try to come and steal her from you?
Yeah, but I just know they can only try.
They can only try. You're very confident in your relationship. I love that. Because I mean, it's very rare to see a guy in this Lagos that is very like out there about your relationship, and like you're always posting, you're always talking about it. It's like your parents, are they aware of your relationship?
They use TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
And they see it, and they're like, what's their reaction?
At first, it was not.
Because my mom would be like,
I don't know.
face your
Nah,
life.
I remember the first time when our first video went viral, the first threatened me with police. I swear, I'm like,
It's a lie.
yeah, because they didn't know their daughter had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Then they just come up one morning and
And they're everywhere.
the daughter is online kissing and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know if
So
I'm still
at
comfortable.
first, she was very scared. I just told her, you're telling us now content. Like, what kind of content is that?
Why is it that you guys are acting or you're actors or something? That's crazy.
So I got plenty, don't worry, I'll arrest him. I'm like, you never rush like that.
But eventually they are coming around.
Yeah, and they're very
Have
cool.
you met her parents?
Sure.
You've met them and they know you very well. So eventually, let's just say eventually you guys are just gonna like, oh, that's so nice. So what's one thing most people don't really know about a relationship, about having a strong relationship like yours? Okay, let me rephrase that question. How did you manage your relationship to this extent that it is this strong and you guys feel this confidence in each other?
Communication.
Communication. Just communication.
Not just
It can also be
communication.
communication.
A lot of things, but communication is like very, 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 very key. Like you have to be able to talk about things,
Everything.
almost everything, because like I said, you have to always carry your partner along
Yeah.
because they need to feel important and like special. So you have to always carry them along. And gifts.
Gifts. Please say it to the camera.
Gifts.
Buy gifts for your girlfriends, guys. Like most people don't even understand that. Like
No. Gift is very important.
it's very
It's
important.
very, very, very as easy as like a period care gift. It doesn't have to be
Something
15
so
Pro Max.
big.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
like flowers are not that expensive. Chocolates are not that expensive.
They're not expensive.
Ordering food, like even
They're not expensive,
like,
guys.
ordering food online is not with below 5,000 naira. You can send someone breakfast.
Right?
So there's no
Okay.
excuse of I stay for like currently my girl is in Port Harcourt. I can easily in less than 5 minutes I can order food for her.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be. There's no excuse for not being a lover boy.
There's no excuse. You just mentioned that your partner is in
Port
Port
Harcourt.
Harcourt. So it's like a long distance relationship. Really?
A lot of people don't know it is.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought she was also in Lagos and you guys like basically live together.
Nah.
Really?
If you just know how to make it work.
Wow. So like how do you make it work? Please tell us. Because like there are a lot of people that I don't know, long distance for me though, personally, long distance relationship is a no for me. I can't do it.
It's
So
just
how do you
it's
do
just
it?
about communication, number one, and you have to understand that being long distance is just temporal, so you can have time to like probably focus on work or other things that you guys will need in the future.
Yeah.
Just for a while, so you have to make sure you talk about things like this, talk about and video calls, like it's very, very common.
It's very common. It's very important.
Yeah. Video calls. It's just about keeping in touch. Trust me.
Wow. And you have that solid trust in each other.
Yeah.
Because one thing most people fear about being in a long distance relationship is because
Being
you don't
cheated
know
on.
what,
Yeah.
you don't know what's happening over there. You don't know what's happening with the person over here. There's never really been a thing of like an issue. Never.
I feel before you date someone, you have to trust the person. If you don't trust somebody, there's no need being in a serious relationship.
serious
Just being in an
relationship.
open relationship.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you know that okay, even this person does anything, you know, to paying you like that, he paying you well, he paying you small.
It's very small.
So before you want to be in this, you have to trust the person 100%. And as long as there's communication, as long as the person respects you and the person is your best friend.
Yeah.
Anything that happens, as easy as small as someone sending them flowers, they're going to even just to me, like one woman send me flower. If you see the flower, it'll be like vegetable, that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So the person has to be like your best friend.
Your best friend. That's very important. In your own opinion, how do you keep a woman happy?
Keep everyone happy
I
is
saw a post of yours, so
yeah.
you didn't like literally say it, but you kind of like the where you ate, you were eating. Don't worry, just continue.
Yeah, for me,
Tell us how to keep a woman happy.
no, I feel for me the things you start with, like
In the
the
beginning.
beginning, you have to continue. Like the first thing I got from my girl was some set of lip gloss. Till today, if I'm sending her anything, I always have to include lip gloss.
Lip gloss. Wow.
So it's just about maintaining what you started. You can't just switch. Because women think a lot, they overthink a lot. So they always have to ask this question, does this guy still love me? Like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So you have to maintain, you have to keep doing the same things that if you switch along the lines, they'll start thinking, is this seeing someone else? Like check his phone, that kind of stuff.
Speaking about checking phones, have you ever checked your partner's phone?
Yeah, we have access to each other's phone. She even knows.
You do?
She even knows my bank password. She knows everything. Not talk of my phone password.
Really? Wow. You guys have like 100% trust.
Yeah,
You've
she
never
has-
felt any reason to check her phone? Never.
I'm always with her phone because the only reason why I will check my partner's phone sometimes because anytime she comes from Port Harcourt down here, I think her mom gives her like a list of things to buy when she's coming.
Yeah.
Like things she's had to get. So
yeah.
So I always like being the good son-in-law to
Aw.
check and make sure she doesn't forget.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. You're that open.
100%.
100%. Very open and honest. with your. Let me ask a very tricky question. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
No.
Never. Never. But have you been cheated on?
My present relationship.
No, like in your whole life right now, how many relationships have you had?
For serious relationship.
Serious situationships. I think they all count as relationships.
No. But before I think I had to.
You had to before her, and was it the same? Because it's been very painful though that like for those two other people that you dated, right? If they still have access to your social media and they're seeing how much you post to your current babe, like is it the same energy you're giving her that you gave them? Like I don't know if that's right to ask. Because if I was doing, I'll be paid though. Because why is it that you love her more than you loved me? That's the question I'm going through my head.
Okay, let me know. Like the previous person I was with, it was not a case of cheating and all that kind of stuff. I was not like ready for something serious. I had a lot of things going on with my personal life, my business. I was trying to put a lot of things in place, and she wanted a lot of things to happen at that moment, like going out dates and everything. I'm like, so I just had to clear that. See,
You're not there yet. Wow. And that was
and she didn't have that kind of patience because she really wanted things that was happening with her friends to happen with her, that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
I just saw it that okay, it's pressure.
Pressure.
I beg.
Wow, that's crazy. So are you like a 50-50, I'll split the bill with my babe kind of man?
Yeah.
Yeah?
50-50.
50-50.
Like I'll pick the venue, bring the money,
Bring the
bring
money.
your lip gloss, that kind of stuff.
That's the 50-50?
Yeah.
Because when I say 50-50, I'm like, we go for dinner, or you guys go.
And she will pay.
And yeah, you say, oh, I'll pay my part, you pay your part. I'll pay half, you pay half.
No, she's one paying, but it's with my card.
I love that.
She's always
I
with my
love
card,
that.
so
I
she's
love
the one
that.
paying.
She's the one paying,
But with my
but
card.
with your card. Interesting. Lovely. So, yesterday was literally Davido's and Chioma's wedding.
Yeah.
Like, and you're a big fan of Davido. I am a big fan of
Big
Davido
fan.
as well. I mean, Davido over Wizkid, I'll pick Davido. Davido over Wizkid. Yeah, you said you pick Davido.
This is sad.
So the wedding, it has been in everybody's mouth, and I feel like everybody has like an opinion about it. As a relationship expert that you are, tell me, what do you think of their union and with the, recent baby mama talk, cheating or allegations on Davido from Anita them and the rest? So tell me, what's your opinion? Do you think it will last? Number one.
I can't say for them, but like seeing from the video, you should know that David really, really, really loves Choma.
It does.
So
it looks like it does, but that's what baffles a lot of people. Like it looks like he really loves her.
So I don't know what happens sometimes if it's the alcohol. I don't even have an excuse for that.
Yeah.
For the
we Davido fans, we've defended him.
No.
We have been defending him since.
I don't have. But what they share is like very, very beautiful.
Yes,
they're actually best friends.
Yeah,
they're actually best friends. I'm sure even before all those things pop out to social media, the old scandals and all, they probably talked about it and she has forgiven.
You feel like probably. I mean, Choma. I feel like Choma is like the coolest person that I've ever known. Like. I'm like, as a celebrity, it's not very usual you'd see one that
I think they've been together for like 8 years now. It looks like a short time, but if you check, it's like 8 years.
Wow, that's crazy. So still on the video, he has other baby mamas and there has been like different allegations from different girls, from different abroad chicks. So do you think it's possible for a man to cheat on your partner and still love them and be crazy in love with them the way it seems like he's crazy in love with Choma?
I can't speak for her, man.
You can't speak for her, man. But for you, what do you think? No? You can't... sorry. You can cheat... Sorry, what's the question again?
I can't cheat.
Are you saying no?
I can't cheat and have baby mama and still claim my love.
Still be in love. So men that cheat on your partners and say, "Oh, I'm still in love with her still. Like I love her. I just want to just play a bit." No.
I feel for something like that, it's just like maybe they feel whatever I do, she's still going to forgive me, that kind of stuff, which is not nice.
And that's not nice, honestly. So you feel like a man cannot cheat and still be in love with his partner?
I don't even have an explanation to that, but for me, it's a no. I cannot say I love this person 100% and still be able to do stuff outside. It's going to be it's going to be very, 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 very confusing for even me as a person, because I will have I'll be thinking about a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about this person I've been, which I don't even love at all, but it's just for the pleasure of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I feel like you're like one out of a million men that will probably think like that, because I've had men tell me that it's possible to cheat on your partner and still be in love, but it's just like it's just a temporary fun. That's what they say. It's just temporary fun for them.
No, because at the end of the day, it doesn't end well. Once your partner finds out, it's you have lost trust. Even if they tell you I've changed, that kind of stuff, you cannot trust that person 100%. You know that, okay, whatever made you make this kind of mistake can also make you make the mistake some other time. What if I travel for like a month and I'm not around? That kind of stuff.
Makes sense. So back to you and everything that you do. Have you ever regretted posting something very personal on your page?
Regret.
Like, oh, I shouldn't have posted this. Because you're basically sharing your life with strangers on Instagram.
I think the only time was when we went for a wedding and when all my girl was wearing was very short, and we got thousands of comments, but 80% was hate comments.
Wow.
So, and she felt really, really bad. So I just felt bad for ever posting that. Then we had to make another post of her wearing something very long. Or when I don't see her now, we get long clothes too.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing a short dress. I mean, whatever you want to wear should be fine now.
When we posted the long one, then they're like, yes, this one is better. Right? And I'm like, okay, now they decide for us.
You guys already have online in-laws at this point. For real.
I cannot. If I step out to a supermarket or anywhere, where's your wife?
It's a usual question.
Yeah, marry that girl. That girl fine.
You better marry her at this point because, like, if you
Like
change,
everywhere I
they will
go
come for
to,
you.
I get that a lot. Like, where's your handbag?
Oh, that's
Yeah, because they know
crazy.
we are always together.
Together. Wow. But like you're always together, but you guys are in a long distance relationship. Like I'm trying, like wow.
That's why I say we make it work.
You really make it work. You really make it work. You talk about how people come to you to ask you questions about relationship. Like, tell me about that.
Yeah, because they believe normally I reply DMs, especially from TikTok, or I reply DMs a lot. So once they reach out to me, I always give relationship advice. So sometimes now, but recently, the ones I get most of probably someone cheated, maybe the guy or the girl. So they come to me to like ask for advice on how to
Wow.
make up and that kind of stuff. So sometimes I even have to do follow up
Really? Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So you have to like tell me everything that you did if you deserve to be forgiven.
That's crazy. So you're like a relationship therapist and you didn't even study therapy.
Yeah. I get that, and I didn't even post. It's not even on my bio that I do something like this. They just come.
Because you post about your relationship, so they feel like you have a lot of ideas about
They just
being in a
come. I'm like,
relationship.
sometimes I'll go and check on my bio. Did I write anything relating to therapy or something like? I get that a lot, mostly from girls.
Yeah.
They tell me about so what they can do to make their partner love them.
Wow.
The way I love them.
Oh my god.
I'm like, there's no man after that one. No.
That's the problem. Like, do you think it's easy to find a good man in Lagos? A good man like you that would shower love and affection on their partner. Do you think it's something easy to find? Or do you think it's something that they can believe they can find?
I have friends that used to be like, no, they can't get married, that kind of stuff. But after I started my own relationship, change it now like this, they're taking their life very serious.
Them.
Like I know about 3. There's even one that his girl isn't even like pregnant. She's
Oh
6 months
wow.
girl. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm doing
So
good
you're the
work.
one that you're pushing the group and you're
Even
inspiring them.
that my friend Pelumi.
Yeah.
That period he was not into relationship or he just wants friendship, that kind of stuff. But now he's in like a very, 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 he's even posting his game on social media like,
wow,
I did that.
You did that. You really motivated your friends. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so what's like the most challenging part of your career, managing being a career person and being in a relationships? Because sometimes it can be, which one takes priority more for you?
My business.
Your business.
Yeah, no, most times I'll just zone out from social media because I think I love my business more because I don't really need to do much. I just need to supervise a few things and I'm getting all I need.
But how do you balance it?
Balance.
How like days when you're busy with work and you need to speak to your girlfriend and all of that? Like how do you balance? Yeah.
She knows everything about my work. She knows all my stuff. So they just to be on video call and tell her who's stressing me, or she knows everybody.
Wow.
She's even the one to even calm me down. Don't mind him.
Wow.
That kind of stuff.
So okay, back to that same question.
Sometimes if my staff are like being suspended or something like that, they have to like call her to beg me.
Wow. So which one takes priority? Your relationship or your business?
It's so then
The first one has to come first.
And then it has to be work now.
It has to be work.
It has to be work because you need to be able to.
That's where the money is coming from. I mean,
at least like to afford the vacations and that kind of stuff. Though.
To afford the vacations.
Even not that to be hard.
To be hard.
But you need money to.
You need money. Money is very important. Money is very, very important. So let's talk about your makeup. Let's go back to makeup. Who is like the most interesting celebrity that you worked with?
Celebrity. Makeup doesn't have to be on only females, yeah? Like,
Really? Tell me
from
about it.
music videos, you have to be on set to
On
touch up.
set,
Yeah, so I think Burna Boy for me.
It's a lie. Bonner Boy. Okay, can you give me a list of the celebrities that you worked with? Because I was expecting to hear Bonner Boy. Like,
lot.
stop. You
Burna-
played. I've not seen it on your page. You don't post.
No, I don't post it.
Why? I feel like this is, yes, your relationship, but you can also push that too.
Yeah, I know.
They need to know that you worked with these people.
Yeah, Burna, Adekunle Gold, Kiss Daniel,
Wow.
Shay Vibes. A lot. And all these skit makers like
Yeah.
Nasty Black, Nas Boy.
That's crazy. So
Like,
you're really doing
Yeah,
you. You're doing very well.
Yeah. I do makeup for their skits, I know.
You're doing very well. Very well. Honestly, that's insane. Your hair though. It reminds me of Charlie Poppy.
I know.
Is it your natural hair?
It is.
It is? How do you maintain it?
I just call my baba.
You just call your baba. That's crazy. And you're loyal. We already spoke about this, but like
100%.
you're very loyal to your baba. If he's not around, would you go back? Would you, find someone else? And you really need your
He has
haircut.
to recommend. That would be from him.
Wow. That's
I
interesting.
think the last time I tried to go outside my barber was like 2 years ago, and I cried.
You cry. You're very emotional. What was your star sign?
Cancer.
Cancer. Oh, nice.
I cried that day because I was just looking at the mirror. I'm like, what have I done to myself?
And I feel like haircuts is like a guy's makeup.
Yeah.
Like once you fuck it up,
I swear.
that's the end.
I looked like somebody else entirely. Like,
Entirely.
I moved from The Rock to Kevin Hart in like no time.
From Oh wow, that's crazy. That's interesting. All right. What's your favorite all-time like makeup look that you've done?
All time.
All-time
I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite, but you just do a lot of looks. Nice. All right. Can you like walk us through your creative process? Like when you're like in a photo shoot, how are you like your personnel? Are you calm? The way you're calm like this, are you still calm and collected? Or is it like a very... Because I know behind the scenes can be...
Yeah, I'm very calm.
At the stage can be very chaotic. Everybody's around. Like, tell me
I'm
about
very
it.
calm. I don't talk much because I don't want to be... Because I know when I start talking, I'm like very, very friendly. And once I'm very friendly, they might want to ask for discount.
Oh, so you can't be too friendly.
No.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
Act serious and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But deep down, I just want to chip in some jokes.
Oh, nice. So can you look at the camera and give like an advice to someone that is looking to start up makeup, a guy, girl, whoever, like just give advice to anyone that's looking to start up makeup artistry?
All right. So first thing to know is don't learn from YouTube.
Okay.
Don't learn from YouTube. You can just watch YouTube to get idea of some stuff, but you still need like a proper one-on-one training, or just attend like an upgrade class, or go to a proper makeup school. Learn all the techniques. Learn how to tie gele, because gele artists can disappoint you at any time. So learn how to tie your gele by yourself. Learn how to have quality product. Don't buy fake. There are lots of fake products outside.
But how do you know what is quality? How can you tell?
You just have to buy. You have to make research. Ask people, where can I buy original stuff? So there are lots of good stores out there on the island and the mainland. So just you need to ask. So you just go walk up to any market and buy products. You buy stew instead of foundation.
Stew. What has been the highlight of your career as a makeup artist so far? Your 8 years journey, what has been the highlight? Okay, let me ask again. What has been the highlight and what has been the lowest moment?
Highlight in one sense.
Like, oh, this was like an achievement for you. Like, oh, this is like highlight of my life. Highlight of my career as a makeup artist. The highest level.
Okay. I feel it was when I think I went for an exhibition. It was like one of the biggest exhibition in Nigeria. And out of nowhere, they just announced to the whole crowd that I'm like the youngest entrepreneur they have in the building. I'm like,
Oh wow. Can I ask how old are you?
now
Oh. Yes. Yes, now.
25.
25. You're lying. Wow. No, that's wow. I'm blown for real because at this at 25 and you have all of this. I mean, it is very outstanding. It's amazing.
So then I
Well
think I
done.
think I was like 20, and they announced the
Really? You were 20?
yeah.
Wow.
And then I went for this exhibition. I had like all my products set up and everything. I have staffs working for me, like
Yeah.
matured people like
Oh
going
my
errands for me,
God. Yeah.
and people that were buying were like, "It's the Annie, it's the Annie." My early years as trying to go into product aspects of the makeup world, I got scammed 3 million naira.
Wow.
I almost died,
Wow.
and that's like the highest I have saved as
Yeah.
at then. As I say, as I then, and one thing about business, you just have to risk everything.
When did this happen?
I think that was 5 years ago.
And you were 20 when it happened. Like you're very young. It's very inspiring, to be honest. It's very, very
Because then I
inspiring.
think I needed to invest. I needed like my own eyelash brand, and I got this deal of like a very affordable offer. So I paid, and boom,
Scammed.
I started seeing blank.
Oh my God, no.
I could not tell anybody.
You couldn't. You didn't
Nah.
report to the police, anything. You couldn't. You just let it go. Wow. And you were able to make it back, I'm guessing.
Yeah, funny enough, I saved another money and I did another risky investment, but this one paid off because this one happened. This one was like for some other goods. I think it was ring lights. Yeah, this was before Corona virus, the whole pandemic.
Yeah, the
this thing. So
pandemic.
they arrived in like I think 1 week to when the government asked everybody to stay home.
Oh,
So I was not like one of the few people that had ring lights in Lagos, and people were doing content from their house.
yeah. That was when content really, really started from.
So
So you were supplying it.
so I was getting calls from like the biggest. I remember Aloma DMW bought ring lights for Davido. Then like I was doubling my price and they were still buying. Now then I was able to recover from that one. Like I was getting calls every day. My dispatch rider were so happy because they were able to feed their family. I'm like, stop.
That's crazy.
Like I got like lots of because it was easy for them to trust me with their money because they didn't know me as a big makeup artist then.
Yeah.
So like just call Anya, Anyas.
They ask you. So as you know, you said you've been managing people way older than you, and you're just 25. So how is it taking that leadership role at such a young age? How was it like first? Tell me.
For me, you just have to for me to have the mindset of okay, this person has family. The guy pays bills for probably his kids and all that kind of stuff. So and I'm his boss. I have to make sure. Sometimes I want to do some stuff for myself, like go for one mad vacation or go to one big club and I'm like, nah, I got my stuff to take care of, that kind of stuff. Not because I can easily just tell them, okay, salary is being delayed. I'll pay you next week. But I like keeping
On time. Yeah.
because now I have 25 staff in total, and
25. Wow.
and paying them like I think one just called yesterday that he lost his dad. I had to even like do upfront
Yeah.
for some months. I'm like, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it makes me it's one of the reasons why my girl even loves me more because she sees how I stand up for people and the whole leadership thing works very well.
You look like you handle it, but did you ever have any time where you couldn't really handle it, or did it take long for you to get the hang of being a boss to people that are way older than you? Did it feel weird? Because I know you can feel
It did. It took like a lot of time for me to be able to understand that, okay, I'm divorced. I can actually change it for these people.
Yeah.
So it did.
Because you want to be respectful
Yeah.
at the same time, but you're the
Yeah,
boss.
sometimes before I even add like Mr. or Sir to some of my stuff because
Yeah.
they're way older. Because I think I have one. His son is like almost my age.
Wow.
So sometimes I even want to be like, hello, sir. I'm like,
You're the boss.
hello.
I'm the boss. Wow, that's really nice. I love that. Your story is very inspiring. You left home at 17. You worked at a bakery.
Yeah, I got arrested. Handcuffed. I was handcuffed.
Handcuffed at 17. And now you're 25 and you own your own business. You're very established. You have a very loving relationship. Like what don't you have? Like what do you feel? Do you feel like anything is missing in your life, or do you feel like you're complete?
They say don't go to see the fine one.
Right?
So aside from that, I'm complete.
You're complete. You feel very solid in where you're where you are right now. That's lovely. So can you give advice to anyone that's looking for like, relationship? Because you're the expert, right? I don't know much about relationship. I feel like I'm still learning every day how to love, how to receive love, and how to give out love, because it's actually a thing.
Yeah, so the first thing is one thing about for girls actually, for relationship, you shouldn't like be expecting. Just live your life, like work on yourself, learn a skill, improve yourself. Don't search for love. Like it will just come when you don't expect.
Are you
And
hearing?
Don't settle for less. There's nothing like I was busy today. That's why I didn't call you since morning. There is nothing
If he
like
wanted
that.
to, he will.
There's nothing like I was busy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have data.
Nah.
Nah.
You will find that data.
The first time I went to see my girl, they were fixing I think, Top Milan Bridge. I stay in Orchard after Chevron.
Yeah.
She stays in Abule, but I drove 6 hours.
Wow.
I drove 6 hours just to spend like 1 hour with her.
That's true love. If that's not true love, like, I mean, what else is?
So I knew because it was like night and she had like her own curfew.
Yeah.
So I drove 6 hours so I can just spend just 1 hour. Then I came back. My all coming back, another mad traffic, but I was just very happy. At least I got to see her.
You got to see her. That's
So there's
beautiful.
there's nothing like busy. There's nothing like too busy.
There's nothing like two busy girls. Like, hear that. Know that and know peace. If a man tells you, I'm too busy to call, I'm too busy to do this, like, he just doesn't want you. And that's it, period. So, yeah, I mean, this has been very, very interesting. I had so much fun talking to you. I hope you had fun as well.
Sure, I had fun.
Did you enjoy the conversation? You did. Can you say something to your girl? I mean, I want to see you say something to your girl, because I'm sure she's going to be watching this. Say something to her. Say something
Hi,
nice.
love of my life.
Oh!
My sweet, loving Tom Tom.
So cute.
I miss you, cupcake. I love you so much.
Please, I need tissue over there, guys.
I know you're blushing, but just.
Even me, I'm blushing. So your should be red.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so nice. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much for honoring our invite and coming here, giving us a snippet into your life. It's been very inspiring. I'm sure a lot of people will be inspired by your story. And yeah, it's been really lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. And guys, this is the end of the conversation with Annie. I hope you really enjoyed this, because I did, and I'm sure he did as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.